Hi Taurus, and welcome to your Spring 2021 Tarot Forecast. This reading will cover the time period of mid-March through mid-June, and we will start a reading looking at your general energies for the spring months, and then I'll do a separate reading to look at your love energies for the spring months. So let's get right in and see what is happening for Taurus, what is changing, what is shifting for you guys. Oh, ho, ho. We've got love coming in, Taurus. Look at that. Look at that. This is the general energies for your spring months. It's all about the love. And there are so many forms of love. This is you returning to love, you feeling loved, you meeting a new love, you loving your friends loving you. Your birthday is probably going to be a really good time. You're going to feel very special and supported and loved since your birthday falls during the spring months. Taurus, this is a beautiful energy to carry you all through the month of spring. You're going to be feeling a lot of happiness. And see, with this particular deck, these cards, hold on, let me show you. These cards are meant to be read, two different ways. Like here, we have in the closet, and then we have limelight. So it's like going from one energy into the next energy. But for you guys, there is like no transition. This is love. Like that is the energy that carries you all spring long. So let's pull some more cards to see how this is playing out, because this is just the generals energies that we're starting with. So we have flexibility, and community. Taurus, whatever you have going on in your life, you are going to have like this whole army of support coming in to help you, to be there for you. There is a lot of connection happening for you in the spring. There's community building. There could be some new energies, some new friends coming in, a new romance coming in, because with community and this love energy, that's you really feeling a part of the entire whole. Whether it's in your family unit, it's in your romantic relationship, it's in your job, it's within your friend group, within your community, within an organization you're attached to. All right. General reading. So this is going to, play out in a different area for each of you. But it's like truly feeling at home, feeling like you belong. No worry, support, protection, comfort, joy, security. Oh my gosh, let's pull some tarot and go deeper. Some of you, I feel, are getting like a huge surprise birthday party. And just the way people are coming through for you and acknowledging you. I feel a lot of the love that you've given out over the year of 2020 is coming back in a huge flood in 2021. And I'm just feeling like around your birthday, for some of you, and look at the 23rd, maybe some of you with the birthday on May 23rd, man, or maybe you're turning 23. That's just, there is so much love in the, I'm feeling May. But let's see. So we have the Hermit. That's good. You're coming out of not feeling loved and supported. That's good to see. Queen of Wands. High Priestess. Judgment. Hierophant. Four of Pentacles. Nine of Swords, and Two of Cups. Oh, Taurus, this is so beautiful. How I was saying, like, those of you, you know, that are going through any sort of struggle in the spring months, do not worry, because there are people that are going to come in and have your back and support you. And here it is, like the Nine of Swords. I'm worried. I have anxiety. I don't know what I'm going to do. And Spirit's like, don't worry about it, Taurus, because I have people that are going to be there to help you, to assist you, to love you through this Two of Cups. So if you, and I see some of you have been facing some things on your own through the winter, like, and it could extend further back than the winter, but this is like more talking about the winter and then the transition into spring. You have felt alone with the Hermit and the Queen of Wands, whether you're male or female. Like, I have to handle this all on my own, in the family, in a relationship, struggles that you're going through in your personal life, in the workplace, okay? You've been feeling like you are carrying all the weight, and it's been hard, and you've had to be very flexible. And some of you have felt very lonely, very unloved, like you don't matter at all, you're overlooked, you're unappreciated, and it hurts. And as you move into April, you're starting to see behind the veil, and the judgments and assessments you've made about yourself in the past are now going to shift. And you're going to realize, like, I see more love for self coming into play as well, because there's something that's going to be revealed to you in April, and it's opposite of what you've been thinking in a negative capacity about yourself, or about how somebody really felt about you, or their motivation behind why they did something negative to you. You've really felt like in a low vibrational negative place about that, and it's like the truth that will be revealed, and it's opposite of what you thought, and it brings a lot of healing to your soul, okay? And then you come into May with the Hierophant and the Four of Pentacles, and this here to me is where the Four of Pentacles, closed up energy, blocked off, restricted. There's divine intervention in that, like, that's moving out of your life. And some of you, you could have had like an energy barricade around you without consciously realizing it, because of, you know, some things that you've gone through in the past. And that can be what's revealed to you, like your spirit guides really coming in strong and giving you an epiphany, which allows you to open up, that thus all this love comes flooding in, because the Four of Pentacles is blocked energy, right? But through divine intervention, that energy is shifting, and you are feeling loved and supported. And where we've been worried, concerned, full of anxiety, that's changing, because somebody's coming in and they really have your back, Taurus. You are not alone at all, and you are about to know how deeply loved you are, how valuable you are. This spring is like bringing your heart back to life, lifting a lot of weariness and heaviness off of your heart, and just kind of, you know, and it's in varying degrees. Like, some of you know that you're amazing, and you make certain people's lives run, and if you weren't there, things would just fall apart. Like, you know that about yourself, but it just hurts. It's like, can you please notice this about me? And so it's like you're going to get that recognition of where you have been funneling that energy, okay? For others of you, it's like you really feel badly about yourself based on what's happened in the past or what was said to you, and you don't have the concept of how much you are really doing and being, and how amazing you are. And that truth is going to be revealed to you in multiple different ways in April. So April is a special month of awakening, and inside of you, about you, but also awakening in others about you, and love coming in for Taurus. And where we've been blocked and restricted, now divine intervention, bringing in healing and flow, and people coming in and really having your back and being there for you and making you feel loved, Taurus. So let's pull some clarifiers. Queen of Wands. So you got this Queen of Wands twice with the King of Cups. Okay, so you really feel as though you have been having to do a lot on your own or handle things on your own here. And that's going to change, Taurus. So whichever area of your life that's the truth that resonates, that's where this reading is about, where you have felt like you're carrying all the weight. You're not being appreciated. You're not being noticed. It's heavy. It's hard. And look at the world. It's now all that energy is coming to an end. Two of Pentacles is shifting from that, feeling unsupported, feeling alone, feeling unloved, into feeling supported, feeling loved, feeling secure. Oh yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Here it is for May. And the Eight of Wands. So May brings about that beautiful shift, that divine intervention where we were stuck. No more. Let me get the last row out. King of Wands and Page of Cups. So May and June, Taurus, that is when things really start to heat up for you. It's like the end of March through April is we're wrapping things up. We're coming into realization. Something is being revealed to us. Consciousness is shifting about self-worth and value as well as others in our lives. And then in May, that's when that appreciation is being given. That's when some sort of commitment is being offered to you, support coming in. And those of you who are single, there could definitely be a new romance coming in May or early June, very strongly aspected by the cards with that. But it's like where you feel like things are against you, you are going to finally feel like things are in alignment with you, like the energies of the universe are flowing in your favor, a sense of divine intervention. And Spirit doesn't want you to worry. And that's probably like why we start out the reading the way we do. Spirit doesn't want you to worry and feel like you're always going to be alone, or the help you need, the resources you need, the understanding you need, the answers you need. Like, Spirit doesn't want you to feel that that will always evade you and that will never come in. With Judgment and the High Priestess, there's just a lot of dynamics to different situations that maybe you haven't noticed or haven't been crystal clear to you. And April, your consciousness is changing, Taurus. You're making different judgments about yourself and what you've been going through. And it ends with the World and the Two of Pentacles going from one energy into the next. And that leads here to the Ace of Pentacles, the new energy, where you're no longer feeling restricted, blocked, lacking anything. You're feeling loved, you're feeling supported. And I'm telling you guys, for your birthday this year, I don't know what is going on, but I do see like a lot of gifts being given to you, and a lot, like receiving a lot of messages from different people, and very unexpectedly. And through that, I feel that that revives you a bit more, and knowing that you are loved and how much you matter. And there may be some reconciling between you and some people during your birthday, like when the sun is moving through Taurus. I do see some reconciling, and also people finally giving credit where credit's due, and credit is due to you, Taurus. So it's like you're starting out feeling as though you're walking alone and nothing's really going to change in that capacity, to where it's like complete opposite. Your mind has changed, and now along with that mind change and some divine intervention, energies really start shifting and flowing. And it's like not just people coming in to make you feel loved and supported. It's almost like you're feeling the magic from the universe itself, like this hand with the pentacle coming out of the clouds. just like a lot of little gifts and blessings all through May. And it doesn't stop at one thing. And so along with these people that are coming in and appreciating you and loving you, you're also feeling it from the spirit realm and from the universe at large. So May is a very special, magical, and blessed month for Taurus. And really, like, when you feel things are changing for you, which is beautiful, Taurus. So the spring is all about a returning of love for self, for life, in relationships, and a lot of beautiful blessings coming in May and early June. So let's pull one final card for the general messages. And you know, for money issues or job, May is definitely the month where that energy is shifting and the most lucrative for trying to find a new job, like getting hired. So May is good for job and money as well. It's like May is your month, Taurus, where it all begins to turn around for you. Practice. After a while, you'll dance on air. Practice makes perfect. You're almost there. Nice. You are almost there, Taurus. You got the World. Things are shifting. Things are changing. And part of the journey of carrying the weight on your own has evolved you and made you stronger, which is what you needed for what's about to come into your life. So those are the general messages. Let's get right into the love energies through the spring months, specifically love energies. We know it's your theme, but let's see how it's playing out romantically. Regret. Love yourself. Karmic lessons. And serious relationship. Okay, so with these cards, Taurus, some of you are in a committed relationship, coupled up with somebody, and you guys have definitely been going through it. And that could be where you've been feeling like you are carrying the weight of everything, like you've been going through it. And May and June, you guys are going to shift into a new dynamic in the way that you connect and understand each other. Okay, and if this has been where you know, we've been dating and seeing each other, but there's been no commitment offered, it's because there's some energies that needed to be worked out inside of you or inside of this person. And come June, it's like that's when the commitment, like end of May, first part of June, that's when the commitment is being offered. Or if this is where you've been dating for a really long time and it's like it's time for us to get married or to move in with each other, you know, take that next step, and it's just like been a struggle. Again, there were energies that were kind of splintered and things that had to be rounded out, evolution of the soul, of the heart, of the mind in you or in them. And as we, you know, come into the end of May, first part of June, it's like all of that is complete and you guys are ready to take that next step. Okay, now singles that aren't really involved with anybody, what I see is you've really been struggling with like your last relationship or, you know, several relationships of the past where you feel like you just get burned every time and you wonder, is every relationship in my life romantically just going to be a karmic situation? And what's been going on is through each of these experiences, it's been pushing you to love yourself and know your worth and your value. And this love yourself sits on the high priestess and the judgment. And in the general messages, we did see that where some of you are feeling very low about yourself and you are going to have a major epiphany, a big shift in consciousness about how you see yourself and the way that these romantic relationships treated you, and you are going to realize that you deserve much better than that. you are wrapping up some karmic cycle here in regards to romantic relationships. And in June, I see you getting into a serious relationship, okay? Which is not going to be like what you've been going through. So let's pull some clarifiers. Justice, yeah. So definitely some karmic cycle ending here for you, which is good to see. A Page of Wands, that's that spark within, Taurus. Karmic lessons is Seven of Wands, and serious relationship is the Moon, which is a deep, deep empathic love and connection that you are going to have with this person. Or those of you, you know, who are already in these involved relationships, this you guys are finally going to be on the same page here. So with Justice, definitely been working through some karmic energies, whether committed or single, and going through, you know, hard relationships, clearing karma, and you're done with that. You are, Taurus, thank goodness. You are done with that. And it's time for love. Like, that's the theme of spring for you, is a return to love, a return to love for self, a return to love for life, a return to love romantically, in your friendships, in your connections. It's like, in general, as well as romance, it's time for Taurus to feel loved and to really know your worth and your value, not just your inner knowing, but see it reflected back to you through the connections around you. So a lot shifting in yourself and in relationships in general, Taurus, and it's time for love to be smooth for a while, or for a true, real love to come in that you can, you know, flourish and grow and fall into and enjoy. Like, it feels so rich and deep, this love, new love coming in. And then those of you that have been working through these karmic energies in your commitment, just that beautiful energy of finally being on the same page with each other. It feels so good. Let's pull some more cards. Gift, action, and trust. So you got the caterpillar transforming into the butterfly. All right, another symbolic message from Spirit of the completing of the karmic cycle in romantic energies. And with trust, it's like you've got to trust the process of that. But here with the gift, you're going to realize, those of you who are single and the relationships that just didn't work out really challenged you in the past, you're going to realize how much of a blessing it is that those relationships didn't work out, and how much they really did expand you and evolve you. And all of this happening in April. Okay, and with this take action, as your mind changes about yourself and your past romantic relationships, it's going to facilitate you to take a different action and open yourself back up to love. And those of you in existing relationships, I do see where you guys are finally having a truce, and the action that needed to be taken is finally being executed, and this relationship is transforming from the caterpillar into the butterfly. So May and June, beautiful months for general energies as well as romantic energies. April is like the shifting of consciousness, really coming into deep understanding about yourself, about your path in all sort of different ways. Okay, and now finally feeling loved and supported, and you're not on your own. Like there's just this whole army that has your back. So, you know, whatever you face, as you end the winter months, let it go, Taurus, and have trust that things are about to unfold in very beautiful ways. You are completing this karmic cycle of energy, which has grown you and evolved you and prepared you for the next step of your committed relationship or for the new romantic love that is coming into your life. So those are your messages for spring. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.